Hey guys, today we're gonna focus on connecting our breath to our abdominals to really get a true mind-body connection, which is what Pilates is all about, and to really activate your transverse abdominis and your deep core muscles, which is gonna really encourage your back to take a break and to stop hurting, hopefully. So these are some of the first exercises that I always teach my beginner Pilates clients when they're coming in. A lot of people don't know how to truly connect to their core. So we're gonna do that right now. All right, so we're gonna lay on our back. We're gonna have our knees bent. So you want your knees to be at a comfortable place. You don't want them too far away from you or way too close to you. We want them hips with distance, so it's the width of your hips. A lot of people think that's wider than it actually is. So you can check where your hips are, which is the bony part of your pelvis, and the thighs just come straight up from here. We have our arms relaxed to our sides. We want our shoulders, our collarbones to go wide to the sides. From here, we breathe in for 4 counts. So we go 2, 3, 4, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good, it might be hard at first to get that full 4 count breath, excuse me. This time, when you exhale, you're gonna pull the belly button to the spine. Yeah, so we can inhale, we can stick the belly out, we can really inflate. And then on our exhale, we're really gonna try to deflate, almost like an accordion. So we breathe in. Set. Exhale. Right, so as you exhale, you want to try super hard to deepen that connection of the front of the body to the back of the body and down into the mat with the belly button. Yeah, you don't want to do it to the point where you tuck your tail. Okay, so that's a different thing. When we do that, we're kind of clenching. You don't want to clench. You want to leave the tailbone how it is. And we're just gonna imprint. So you're really pressing that stomach as much as you can. Almost like you're killing a bug under your low back, like if there was a cockroach under there. And you want to just smush it. Okay, now we're gonna add onto it. So this time, when you inhale, you let the knee open. And notice the hips don't change, yeah? Exhale, and my leg returns. I go to the other side, inhale. So I'm trying to stay engaged here. Try not to let the hips move. Exhale, I re-engage. So you can really push the air out with the abdominals. Yeah, don't be afraid to make some noise. Let's do a couple more. So we inhale to open the thigh. Exhale. Again, inhale. I'm really focusing on keeping all 4 corners of my torso on the mat. So nothing like letting one hip roll up or letting the knee pull the other knee that's supposed to be stationary. Yeah, so it's all about what we're not moving. Okay, so we do a couple more. Breathing in right here. rock solid. Inhale, wide chest. Exhale, should be burning. Inhale, feel like you're pulling your hip bones towards each other, like super tight. And again, inhale. Whew, good. You can pull the knees into you, just give it a little break. So I would recommend doing about 8 of those per leg, per side, yeah? Moving on now to marching. So this is a very common one. We inhale once again, always starting with the breath in. Exhale. Now I just pick up one foot, barely off the floor. And I did it by squeezing the abdominals, pressing down, anchoring my pelvis. And then I set it down, I release everything. Exhale, here we go. Float the foot. Notice how you don't want to float the foot immediately, yeah? You really have to focus on engaging everything before you lift. Let's do it again. So I'm not lifting with my hip or my back. Yeah, there's a difference between like relaxing your hip flexors and engaging the abdominals in order to lift the leg. Yeah, and if you feel like, oh my gosh, Felicia, I can't do this. This is like, how the hell do you do that? There's no way you can do that. It takes time. You're not gonna do it the first time around. Yeah, so watch this video like 20 times, yeah? It's probably gonna take about that many times to practice of trying to not engage the hip, not engage the back, not engage the hip flexor to lift the leg, but to do it purely with the abdominals. Yeah, so be patient with yourself. If you feel like you're going for it and immediately feel your hip engage, then stop and start over. Yeah, that's all you have to do, no big deal. Okay, so from here, we're gonna take our arms up to the ceiling for this next one. We breathe in right here. On the exhale, we're gonna press the upper abs into the mat. I'm gonna try to take my chest, my face, my shoulders, my fingers up to the ceiling. Inhale to lay back down. Exhale. I'm taking my whole upper body straight up, and then I set it down. And nothing from here down is moving, right? You don't want to do anything like that. I'm going to try to keep it nice and flat and neutral. I'm also trying not to lead the movement with my neck. So it's really like the upper abdominals are carrying me up. Rather than, a lot of people do this when they do crunches, right? Or like this. Okay, I'm really working my abs, right? Not really. So we want to keep the neck long, okay? And it's truly where your sternum and your stomach meet. That's where we need to get it strong, yeah? Pressing into the mat. That's what lifts you up. Let's try 5 more, yeah? We go, inhale. Flat, heavy tailbone. Inhale. Inhale. Exhale. I think that was 4. Inhale. And exhale. Good. So that's truly just to get your abdominals, upper abdominals engaged, as well as that pelvic floor. Yeah, it all has to work to maintain the pelvis stability and its neutral position. Okay, one more thing for this video. We're gonna move our pelvis now, but we're gonna move it from the right place. So we take a big breath in here, and then on the exhale, we're gonna sink that low belly. So almost like you're gonna make your low belly, your tailbone, into like a little, bowl, a little U shape. And then you release it on the inhale. Exhale. You probably can barely see it because it really is a small movement, so you don't want to go for this huge movement. You really want to focus more of not using your butt, look at my butt squeezed, and not using your back to do it, because then you're missing this space, and this is really what we need to work and strengthen. So you sink the belly, you don't use your glutes, you don't use your hips, and you just move your pelvis up towards the ceiling. And then take a big inhale, release it, arch your back. Exhale, do it again. So I'm not pressing into my feet, I'm not squeezing my glutes. Inhale, release. Exhale, press. Inhale, release. Exhale, press. Inhale, release. Exhale, press. And one more time. Inhale, release. Okay guys, that's all I have for today. A couple things, if you want to check this video out again, please do. Do it as many times as you can until you really instill it in your body. Also, try every exercise about 8 to 10 times. And when you're doing the alternating legs, do it 8 on each leg. You always want to stay even. So follow me for more videos, and I'll